It's black and white.
Hello everyone and welcome back to another Star Wars Battlefront 2 video. Yes, I did take a break and did some Fortnite, but now I'm back with another guide for you. This time I'm going to help you to get more kills and just play better with the Assault class in Star Wars Battlefront 2. This will be an in-depth guide, so sit back and enjoy. If you want to go to specific parts, I'll leave timestamps in the video description. Oh yeah, just for your information, this whole video is based on the knowledge I got from playing the game since November. So the Assault class is mostly what I have in mind when I hear the word Assault. The weapons do great damage and you have lots of abilities and star cards which help you run in, kill enemies and recover to do the same thing over and over again. And this does get you lots of kills. But the trick is to stay alive, and that's what I'll give you a few tips for now. My first tip for you: choose the weapons and star cards that go well with your playstyle. I'll share a few fun combos with you later on, but you might see where I'm going with this. Vanguard. Next, don't play over aggressive. I see some players get super self-confident after they just take out a few people and just don't take the time to either back off and get back to their team, or just calm down and see what the best play is in their situation. Instead, they just keep charging straight at the enemy and usually die. So just take a moment and see if you can keep going or might have to back off a bit. Another option would be to head to the side of the map and try to flank your way further into enemy territory. If you want more tips on flanking, I highly recommend you go and watch my flanking guide. Moving on, play to your advantages. As Assault, you will mostly dominate in close quarters, so make sure you get right in people's face and just pull out your Vanguard and one-shot them in the head. Believe me, it's so satisfying. If you choose for the long range loadout, make sure you go use my recommended attachments for long range, and the second star card loadout I'll go over later on in this video. Next I'll go over what weapons the Assault class comes with and which attachments you can use. The first unlockable gun is the A280 Burst Assault Rifle. With this weapon I can recommend the improved cooling and the improved range attachment. The improved cooling requires you to get 150 kills with the weapon, while the improved range requires 250 kills. This weapon is decent at all ranges, but does have some strong recoil. Then we have the CR2, aka Close Range Spray Gun as I like to call it. This weapon is the best close range weapon and has massive firepower. It's the best weapon if you are rocking my Vanguard loadout that I'll talk about later. I recommend to only use the reduced recoil attachment on this weapon. However, if you like using the night scope, you can put it on too. For the reduced recoil attachment, you'll need 50 kills with the weapon. Next is the last unlockable weapon for the Assault class, the EL-16 HFE. This weapon is the opposite of the CR2. It favors accuracy and range over fire rate. This is a long range weapon which deals devastating damage at range. I actually have two attachment setups for you. The first one being for mostly medium range fights. You'll need the reduced recoil and the improved range attachment. For long range you should use the improved range and dual zoom attachment. The attachments require you to get 50, 150 and 250 kills with the weapon. Now I'll go over the best star cards to use for a specific playstyle. The first one of course being centered around, you guessed it, the Vanguard ability. The only necessary star card for this loadout is the Killstreak Vanguard. But if you like to stay a bit more passive, you can use the Recharge Vanguard together with the Toughen Up ability. If you use this loadout with the CR2 blaster, you'll dominate on close range, so make sure you get up into the enemy's face. The second loadout is centered around the massive mid to long range firepower of the EL-16 HFE. Again, only one star card is really necessary, and that is the Marksman star card, which I found to be really useful. It resets your weapon heat after each headshot kill. Like this, you can fire from a larger distance into groups of enemies approaching without having to stop firing to cool your weapon. You can use both of the weapon attachment loadouts I discussed earlier in the video. The third one is also kind of useful with the Vanguard ability because this loadout is based around staying alive. You'll need 3 star cards for this loadout: Assault Training, Survivalist and Toughen Up. With these star cards you'll be able to heal up very fast after each fight. So altogether the Assault class can be customized for basically any playstyle you would want, whether you like to counter snipe or rush enemies at close range. I personally really like this class. If you enjoyed and want to see a follow-up guide on another class in Star Wars Battlefront 2, then make sure you like the video. Also, please think about subscribing, as I do like to make nice and entertaining content for all Battlefront fans out there. So hi guys, I'm currently editing this video for you, and I just decided to include this Ray gameplay I got after my long Assault kill streak, and yeah, enjoy.
Bad idea. I don't need your help. You probably need mine. Right there.
Taking aim at the palace. Such chaos. Found enough. FTT's in position. We need to pull back, but I promise, we're not giving up yet. Keep those guns cool.
Monster. You only want to cause pain. My friends and I will stop you.